My 5-year-old took care of his plate too literally. Enter scene. My sweet little 5-year-old son finished his sandwich for lunch and got up from the table to go play. He had left his plate with the unfinished pieces of the sandwich on the plate on the table. Me. Hey buddy. If you are done with your plate, please take care of it. AKA, throw the scraps in the trash and put it in the dishwasher. Him. Okay fine. Quote. Did I mention he is sassy AF for a 5-year-old? He walks back over to grab the plate. I was cooking at the stove so I wasn't watching him closely as he did this. SpongeBob narrator voice. 5 minutes later. I look over and the little shit had taken the scraps off the plate and left them on the table. Then proceeded to put the plate in the dishwasher and then ran downstairs to play while I wasn't looking. Me. WTF dude. I look at my oldest who was sitting at the table watching YouTube videos. He looks over and starts laughing. Oldest kid. Well, you told him take care of the plate, not what's on it. It's kinda like pouring the milk into the bowl before putting the cereal in. I just didn't know how to respond to that and just shook my head. Kids, am I right? Once when I was a kid, I was eating an ice cream cone. My dad came over and kneeled beside me and said, "Dad, this is my username 51. You have chocolate ice cream." Me. Nodding. Dad. Daddy doesn't have any ice cream. Me. Nah. Shaking my head. Dad. Can Daddy have a lick? Me. Sure. Leaned over and licked the side of his face. Well, I don't know why I was expecting the plate to end up on the couch on a pillow under a blanket while the kid sang it a lullaby. That's how I'd take care of it. I was expecting him to misunderstand take care of it and put it to bed like a baby XD. Humans in general. This did tickle me though. Reminds me of a young kid who was taking a basic cognitive test. One of the questions said draw a line under the horse. When they checked the question they asked why there was no line under the horse. He said there is. Then lifted the paper to show a line he drew on the desk under the horse. Oh, thank God the oldest has sense. Cereal before milk, always. That was clever. Do it again and you will pay the price in toys. It's adorable when they are young. Because this truly made me smile and cheer for that kid. But if they stay this way it can be trying to parent them. I recall an argument with my high school daughter who is now 25. I asked her to do the dishes before I got home from work. I come home and there was still a bunch of what I would call dishes. But as she clearly pointed out to me as she was crying saying, "I don't understand. You're mad because I did what you told me to do." She had in fact washed all the dishes and simply left me silverware, pots and pans, cups and mugs. But all the plates and bowls were washed. Good luck to you in the future. This put a smile on my face today. My Sil was proud of her son helping clean the table when he was 4. Then she realized a lot of their utensils were missing. He'd been throwing away the forks and spoons with the food the whole week. Better address this now, otherwise he will become someone that turns on the tap in the bathroom but doesn't actually wash their hands. Tears of joy. I believe that children are our future. You've taught them well. You know, I thought he was gonna take care of it, Italian style. This is the quality content that I come here for. Bravo, op. He'll make a great lawyer or insurance adjuster. You got your 5 years old putting stuff in the dishwasher, that's pretty dope. When I was 7 or so, my mother handed me the glass coffee pot and asked me to throw it in the sink. So I did, without a second thought. When it exploded into a pile of glass shards, she just looked at it, and me, in silent disbelief. A lesson was learned that day about how literally I took things as a child. Open mouth smile. Children are delightfully sassy and literal, aren't they? Reminds me when I was lazy kid. Mom asked me to empty the dishwasher, so I took everything out and left it on the counter instead of their proper places. But the dishwasher was empty. My brother took care of his plate by throwing it in the trash. He took care of all our plates and cups and pots and silverware by throwing them in the trash. He was 13 and it was his turn to do the dishes. It was a very effective way to never have to do the dishes again. Thought he'd kill the plate.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.